Next on our list, we will have one of our former graduates from Shiloh Christian Institute, and he will be having a speech, a very intriguing speech to be presented to you. Please welcome and embrace Javan Downswell as he comes to speak to you.
Connected to the past, learning from those who came before. It is no secret that today's world is in a very perilous and unsure state. But despite all the things going on, I'm really not worried. I'm not worried because the resources necessary for change are available to those who look for them. Shiloh is a resource, Mr. McHugh is a resource, and so today we are going to be talking about what it means to be connected to the past. The context of the conversation, manhood. I find that today a lot of young men are struggling to figure out manhood, husbandhood, and fatherhood, oftentimes because a lot of young men are trying to figure out all three of those things at the same time. See, some examples have indeed missed the mark, but not all. There are quite a few quality examples of manhood, what it means to be a man, and people who have come before who have set those examples the right way. To the young men out there, you don't have to figure out this thing on your own. See, what it means to be connected to our past, what that statement means to me rather. Wealth is built generationally, but not just financial wealth. Successful men have cracked the blueprint of manhood. And as a young man, you do not have to draw up that blueprint for yourself. What you do have to do is you have to figure out how to live it out in a way that's unique to you and individual to you, but the blueprint itself is laid out if you were to only take a look at those who have come before. Let me give you an example of something that's fundamental to me that I've learned from drawing on the knowledge of those who have come before. The question is, what makes a man respectable? When this question first came to me, the first person who actually went to was Mr. McHugh. And the answer he gave me the fundamental basis for my quote-unquote academic research. Academics, I'm using that term lightly, please don't come for me. So I've come up with 4 things that, again, the people who have come before, the older men, have really communicated to me. 4 things that make a man respectable. First is a man must first be a man of character. He must be able to take criticism. He must be a man. A man is a man by his word. He must be able to do what he says and says what he does and take accountability when he doesn't measure up to the things that he said. A man must be able to handle hardships with dignity. You have to be able to manage the burden on your shoulders and admit when that burden is too great for you alone to bear. A man must possess ambition to take care of his family, to change his community. Laziness is not acceptable in manhood. And a man, most importantly, must respect himself. You see, being connected to the past can stabilize your present and propel you into the future. I figured out these things at my age, at a younger age, by pulling on the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding of those who have come before. Young men, you have to reach out. You have to reach out. You do not have to do this thing by yourself. You don't have to figure this thing out by yourself. And a lot of people who have come before will admit to you, if they had asked some questions sooner, they would have been a little bit farther ahead. See, older men, you have to make yourselves available. Reason as to why is because a lot of younger men are looking to advance in different ways, and a lot of us understand that we can't just do it on ourselves. You guys have walked life before, lived life before. In order for us to really take things and move things forward, we have to connect to those who have come behind. And so all of us working together, we can move things from generation to generation, not just build wealth, financial wealth, but we can build up successful men to take the things that you guys have built, and we can pilot those things and stir those things and move forward and grow as a community from generation to generation. And that's what being connected to the past means to me. Thank you.